Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel. It's been a while since we've been on here. It's Dami and Ife. Yeah, we've been away from our channel for a little while.
Yeah.
And it's what we're all probably feeling right now, the effects of COVID.
Yeah.
And I think it finally hit us over the last couple of weeks.
We didn't get COVID.
We didn't get No, we didn't get COVID, but if we got COVID, that wouldn't be a problem because the Lord's kept us were here. So really, if we caught COVID, it's not the issue. That's not the issue. What we're meaning to say is that over the last few weeks, of course, all the disruptions that COVID has brought into many lives over the last year finally caught up with us. So first we had our daughter's their home. The owner's husband got exposed to COVID, so that got shut down for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we had an active, almost 3 years old at home. I was trying to work. Then our province shut down.
Yeah.
So then we had our 6-year-old at home doing online schooling, whilst both of us was trying to work from home. So the last, I think, 5 weeks has been a little bit.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit challenging.
Yeah, it has.
To say the least. So therefore, of course, creating content was a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
With, of course, caring for the children all through the day.
Yeah.
And by the time it's nighttime, we are washed.
Oh, exhausted.
Absolutely exhausted. So I think we're just coming on here to say we're here, we're still here. We have just taken time to look after our family. We've taken time to look after each other. And we've just taken time to slow down a little bit in order for us to be able to, of course, come back and produce good content.
Yeah.
And I think, thinking about how we've coped over the last 5 weeks, being just you and I juggling all that we have to juggle. The one thing that I actually realized is we have deliberately just decided to just slow down and be intentional about the little time we have left. So you put the children to bed, but you're exhausted. But the little time you have between that exhausted and crashing and falling asleep, rather than spending that time to work and do some more work, which we could have chosen to do, we decided to spend it together, just dreaming and talking and chatting. And I think that's what's got us through this last year. And of course, this last kind of 5 weeks, and how, I would say how difficult it's been. It's just being deliberate to dig into God and absolutely just lean into one another and just spend the time dreaming, chatting, dreaming for the days when COVID will be over and what we would do and how we would do it and the summer and just spending good quality time with one another. So for every couple out there who probably struggling like we just did, I mean, we feel like we're coming out of it a little bit because of course the school's back. School's back. Our daughter is back at school. Our son is also back at school. So we kind of have a little bit of a more stable day rather than the hectic interruptions and the kind of hustle of just trying to juggle everything. So what we're gonna share, what we're sharing is that with any couple that's kind of struggling to balance all of this, the stress of it all, just breathe. Breathe to what you can, but just keep digging into God and leaning into one another. I think it's just taking the time to just slow down, make sure you're connecting with your spouse so that you can really give the best to your family and you can look after yourself as well. For us, we just give ourselves grace. Okay, we're not producing content every week like we said we would, but we just extended grace to ourselves and said, look, we can't because otherwise we would then be neglecting the kind of me and you time totally. Whilst before we had me and you time plus we had extra time to the content. So that's kind of a little bit of an update from us, right? We're gonna try our best. We have some great content that we have written down and we've talked about and we've researched, but it's just making having the opportunity to sit down like this with my makeup on, because the truth is I'm not wearing makeup. No one in the house working from home. So it's just to find the time to do all of that and to get the content recorded and edited and uploaded. But we're gonna try our best over the next few weeks to try and be consistent. Right, babe?
Yeah.
We'll try.
We'll try.
We'll try.
Yeah.
So that's just the update from us. We just thought we'll come on here and give a quick update to say we're here, we're okay. We just had a little bit of a tough time, but we're doing fine.
Yeah, we are.
We're doing fine now.
Yeah, we are.
All right. So if you would like to see some content from us and see what we've been talking about behind the scene, talking about it, we haven't recorded any, but we've been talking about it. If you would like to see it, then subscribe, and then you would get notification when we do upload some content. But until then, remain blessed from us.
Yeah.
It's been Dami and Ife.